breaking news. We're still in Trento, Italia, and inside this beautiful building, the most legendary podcast is going on. Mamma Santa podcast, guys. Come with me. Let's cut in the studio. Episodio 2. Lorenzo Frizzera. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining back in Mamma Santa podcast. This is episodio 2. We're in Centro Musica, and I call this episodio l'episodio de Lorenzo Frizzera.
Ciao Diego.
Ciao Lorenzo, tutto bene?
Benissimo.
Fantastico. First of all, I want to start by saying thank you for your fantastic job in the Centro Musica and also for giving us the space and the equipment to use and to do this fantastic things.
It's a true pleasure. So,
thank you. We really appreciate it, also in the name of everybody. But guys, as you know, or maybe not know, Lorenzo... he's much more than a guitar player for me. He's my mentor, I would say. I learned more in the last 6 months than in the last 10 years of music. So I'm really thankful for this opportunity. And
I also learned many things by you, so it's
fantastic.
A good exchange.
Yeah, that's good. But for the people that don't know you maybe want to introduce yourself and tell a little bit about your musical history and story.
Well, I will try to be very short. I began playing guitar when I was 9, actually, because I have 3 brothers, older brothers, that play guitar. Mm-hmm. So I had, in some way, to learn, and I was pretty good. Mm-hmm. And so slowly I had interest in jazz music for some strange... Well, I began when I was 9, 10, playing just Neil Young songs or John Denver or America's song. Then I switched to fingerpicking stuff and then to jazz music when I was 14. And then I went on that direction since basically when I was 14. Then last 10 years I changed my mind about music. In the whole vision is now different, but maybe this is too complicated to explain. So basically I did the professional musician for my whole life, teaching music and playing a lot in very different music bands of different genres, and I've played in all Europe, and I recorded more than 30 CDs. You know that old things, round things, you put it in there.
Wow.
And then, and I taught to many students, guitar students. I taught to more than 2,000 students guitar. So that's my life as a musician, professional musician. Now I run this place, Centro Musica, and I'm very happy because it's something that makes me feel alive. I get all the energy of people like you and like, Aurora, Giorgio, and many other people. So I'm so happy to be here.
Wow, that's beautiful. That means that when I count back, you play guitar over 40 years.
Well, I began, now I'm 53, so basically it's 44 years I play the guitar.
Mia. Wow.
Since the first time I played my first E minor, taught by my older brother, Antonio, actually.
Wow, that's great. Where can people find some of your videos, some of your pieces?
Well, there are some recording on Spotify. Mm-hmm. And on YouTube, I have my own YouTube channel, and but I would say, honestly, there are tons of musicians like me in the whole world. So I don't think it's so important about me and my music. I'm happy to talk to you and to share some visions and ideas.
Mm-hmm. Well, one thing that I can say is, because guys, you have to know, we made a 30-day stream here in Centro Musica, and there was one day where Lorenzo said, well, today I want to be your guest, let's make a song together. And I think here's why I know that there's a lot of musicians like you. There's not a lot of musicians like you, because in a 3-hour session, guys, okay? So he confused me, he made me cry, and he made me laugh. So everything that you can experience in like 3 hours, I experienced. And he produced a full track, like almost everything one take. The claps, the guitarra, acoustic guitar, different melodies, layered on the left and right and the middle. And then he did the kick. He did the 808, the 808, guys. And it's a track that means a lot to me because it's like a cultural thing. I don't know. This soundtrack to me sounds like I told you before this, that it sounds like we are somewhere in Arabia and there's 1,000 black horses running full speed through the field, you know. So, and I think if a musician can make you feel like that, I think it's something special, you know.
I don't know. I don't know exactly because I don't know your history. So I don't know exactly what you went through. I know my own history, and I know a lot of musicians that can do this, and each one in a different way, obviously. So my way is certainly something that has to do with jazz music, but also with Mediterranean acoustic music, because I'm Italian. So it has to do also with classical music, with with the use of the computer to make music, because you have to know that I began recording music on a computer in the 90s, actually. So in the 90s there was Atari. It was just a PC where there was any hard disk. There wasn't even the operating system on.
Wow.
So when you switch it on, you had to put the operating system to load it, and then you could work on it. And it was synchronized with a tape recorder out. And so from that time I began using computers. So I'm using still right now. And I still remember the day when I did the first, I remember as yesterday, the first day I cutted an audio sample and copied and pasted it. I was crazy. It was a miracle to me. You know?
Wow.
It was something so new, because I was used to use the scissors and the tape to move things on the real tape. So that's the time. So I'm very old.
Wow, that's impressive.
So if you put all together, for example, 2 weeks ago I sang in a Renaissance music choir. So I'm very open as a person. I like everything, almost everything, and I like also electronic music. I like also your music and your way to your aesthetics, which is, in my opinion, quite different than the standard trap and electronic music aesthetic. So probably what you heard is that I'm open and that like you, but that's it. It's not a matter of talent. It's a matter of many things.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. There's not a lot of people that I know in my life, and I'm also met a couple of people, you know. But now I cannot compare nobody with you or something, because I never met a person so open-minded. Like you say, you're open to really a lot of things, a lot of new things. Also, even like we have some sort of saying here in Centro Musica. We developed that in the last 6 months. It's like, even if we don't know how to do something, we figure it out. Yeah, we figure it out. Yeah, and
as always.
Yeah, and that's beautiful.
And actually, it happens too, which is not just something we would like to do. It's something that happens. So we figure out things.
Yeah.
Which is, so everybody who wants to figure out something about music, here is the place.
That's true. That's true. And especially in the last 2 months, or last 1 month or 6 weeks, let's say like this, we added a couple of new things here to Centro Musica, like of course
guys, who knows Centro Musica knows we have space for rehearsing, for recording, for even little concerts, no, in the sala concerto. And we added also the streaming, which is really big for me. I think that's great. It's the future right now, is used by a lot of people. So we will integrate that in the weekly being of Centro Musica, let's say like this. But also the section of making pictures, professional pictures and videos, music videos or image videos, that we also can make in Centro Musica now. I think that brings a lot of value, not only to Centro Musica, but also the people that come here, because now it doesn't stop with the song. You know, like, okay, we rehearsed the song, we know the song, we maybe recorded the song, what now? So now the people can shoot the photo for the single, for the cover. Maybe they have a 2-minute song, they want to make a little music video for that. We can realize that with the camera, with special equipment, with all the lights, the screens. And I think, before it was also already fantastic here, you know, and now...
Well, you know, it depends on what's the aim of the goal of an artist, because many people want to be famous, and there is nothing wrong in it. Actually, it's something I feel as something natural, especially when somebody is in the first part of his or her life. But what we would like to do here is not necessarily to say, okay, we will push you, we will make you famous or something like that, but just to let you say, okay, I have my own vision, my own world, inner world, and I want to create music and to express it to the world. Okay, so let's do it. Let's rehearse, let's record it, and then let's make it visible, like an image or images, like a video, like a podcast. So just let's share this with the world. And then I don't think this, but this is my own opinion, I don't think this has to be something astonishing and all, and you know, and you will have the Grammy Awards, but probably the idea is just to add a little flower in a big
garden.
Yes, in a garden, just to add your contribute to this world, which is not exactly in good health, in my humble opinion right now. So let's add some music to it, and let's make it
beautiful,
more beautiful. That's it.
Yeah.
So we are just doing this, and I'm happy.
I love it. Yeah, everything, like the mindset here of the people, all the people that work here also in Centro Musica, no? Really open, also fantastic.
It's super. A strange place, because, to be honest, it's not a, you know, I've seen many different music centers all around. With all my gratitude to be the one who ran this place, I have to say that I've seen places really bigger and much more equipped than this. But maybe the difference here is that, and it's my fault, it's a place where people can feel they can try, and they can even do wrong things, and they can improve and learn. And it's a small place, because actually there is a concert room, 3 rehearsing room, this room, that's it. So, but you know, it's a place where you can do what you think, what you feel, and see if it works. And if it works, you are welcome. And if it doesn't work, you can work on something else if you want.
Beautiful.
That's it, basically. So
fantastic. So guys, you're invited anytime. Book the rooms online. How's the homepage called of Centro Musica Trento?
Yes, .it.
centromusicatrento.it. Okay. So you guys know.
And well, it's time to remember that this is a service of the municipality of Trento,
Mhm.
actually. And it's really something that some people decided 20 years ago that had to be done.
Mhm.
And it's really, they deserve, I don't know how to say this in English, but they were really good in foreseeing the necessity of this.
Mhm.
And
Shout out to you guys,
Yeah.
Municipality of Trento. Super. If you want to come to Centro Musica, drink a cappuccino, it's on me. Fantastic, guys.
Cappuccino Master.
Yes, yes. From the macchinetta. Super.
Yeah. And you know, because you have to know that in Italy there aren't so many places that have a music center like this, municipality involved, and people that can, because there are many music schools actually,
Okay.
especially for children obviously, or for adults too obviously, but schools are different. I worked in music schools for many years, most of my life actually. So I know it very well what happens there, but not so often schools are places where you can produce something, to do something. They are places where you can learn something and to practice something, but not exactly to produce it and to do it as a way of going on, of working. So music center, there is another one in Modena,
Okay.
and I would really like to get in contact with them once.
Where's Modena?
Modena is a big city in the middle of northern Italy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, near Bologna. And I just had a good talk with a man which runs the same kind of thing in Berlin. He was here in Trento last month.
Cool.
So there are certainly many places like this, probably in Northern Europe, in Germany, I don't know, but in Italy they are not so common. And actually, so kind of a strange place, interesting. Well, just the fact that we are doing a podcast here is not so common actually.
True. Yeah, but that's, I think, why the people appreciate this so much. I think, because, like you said before, it's open.
Yeah, there is something has happened in the last, I would say, 1 year and a half, and it's something I really wanted, and I wasn't sure it would have happened, but I can say that now it's working, which is to make a community of people, and this is happening here because, as you know, on Monday night we have experimental music jam. On Tuesday we have the pop rock jam session, which is kind of a family right now because these 30-40 people are like a family. On Friday, for example, tonight there will be the jazz jam session. So and when we are planning to make on Saturday afternoon the songwriter moment.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Songwriters. So something like a coffee to enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
To basically to make people being together because of the music, and not to music is not always seen as a mean, but mainly as a goal. A goal to be on a stage, to be famous.
Yeah.
While here the goal is just to make people staying together, hopefully out of their homes, and to have a relationship in earth and bonds.
It's beautiful. Yes, I don't know. I think in the last 6 months I meet about 500 new people here. Incredible. It's like everybody, like, also they wanna see the different world. Like, I wanna see what they're doing, because for a lot of people maybe you didn't know. But I'm not playing any instrument. Like, I just play by ear maybe something. But and these people here in the Centro Musica showed me how to well, what is the roots of real music is obviously the real instruments, no? And I really appreciate that. There's a lot of different, let's say, people like we have beginners here, we have some people that already spent 10 years, 20 years with their instrument, or people like you that like more than, I don't know, 90 or 80% of their life they spend with the instrument, you know. So it's really, really great to have all these impressions of different worlds. And at the end, I don't see it as my job, but I kind of grew into it to combining these two worlds of my world, obviously electronic music, and then the world of the real instruments, and I don't know, figure out something new.
Yeah, the good thing here is that it was interesting to me to observe that you are kind of a very far musician from jazz musician or pop rock musicians, and it wasn't obvious that there could have been a match between these different worlds, and usually they are kept separated. But actually here probably there is a kind of a natural filter for people that just open-minded people come here and they're ready to share and see what's going on, and they are quite relaxed also, I would say, which is not a bad thing these times.
Definitely, because as you say, our friend, I think is called Riccardo. I think Renato, our friend Renato, 75-year-old saxophone player. And I also learned a lot from him because he's really open. You know, and that showed me like, okay, it doesn't matter what age you are. If you really want to improve something or do something, it's like, and we come back to be open-minded, no? When you are open-minded, I think everything is easier. Everything is easier because even if it's difficult, you know, to have an open mind is not to see the problems first, but or see the problems first, but the problem always comes with a solution. And so if I want to improve something, no matter the age, so it's important to communicate with other human beings to know what is your experience, how did you solve this or this or this or this. I think, it's fantastic.
You know, obviously there are very painful lives outside, but in normal life there are also many problems. Always a problem means that you have to solve something, but also means that something created that problem. And if something created that problem, means that something unusual happened, something that has to be discovered and learned, and not always, but very often a problem comes out from a good cause. But because if you put together two people that are not knowing each other, they will have some problem to solve. But this is a good thing, for example. So, and I have now to tell to the audience here two stories about you, because they are so fun. Well, one is about Renato. Renato is 75. So one day I was outside and you were here and I was here. I know Renato, he comes with his own saxophone. He plays always Fly Me to the Moon. Pam, pa-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Each afternoon, I don't know, on Wednesday, I don't know, since 2 years.
Okay.
No, I'm joking a little bit. He plays also Just Friends sometimes. Okay. Anyway, but... okay. Anyway, so I was there, and after a while, I heard him playing here with you, recording, and give me 5. It's amazing. You were saying to him, it's amazing, man. You know, give me 5. And I heard the clapping of your hand with him, with his hand, and I was saying, how is it possible this, it's only just because Diego is so open, so that he invites everyone to come here in this place and record music together. And it was so cool to perceive this vibe, outside. And I tell you another story, which is incredible to me. There were two good friends here that on summer they run lyrical opera sing workshop. The man who teach this is Bruno Pola. He's 82 or 83, and he comes with his wife, which is Zoraida Solazar, and both they were very famous opera singers. Okay, so they come here, and we are in agree that they can come here for the morning and to have their own lessons with their students, just a few days in the summer. Okay, one day Zoraida called me. Well, Lorenzo, aquí está, because she's Spanish. There's a strange guy here inside Centro Musica, because you were here working. There's a strange guy, and I'm not sure he's, it seems quite weird. Maybe, do you know he's already here and it was inside? Okay, I said, Zoraida, don't worry about that. It's a friend of mine. He's working on the home studio, so don't worry. Don't worry. And after I hung up the phone, I thought, well, obviously, 80 years old opera singers, 30 years old trap electronic musician. How can they match? It's impossible. Okay. 3 hours later, I came to Centro Musica. Zoraida was crazy about you, you wanted to collaborate with them. They were crazy, best friends of life, Yeah. That's quite crazy. And this thing, for your attitude, is keeping this place still alive, and still many things are happening here. And I would mention right now also Aurora and the association, which they are doing a really good job here. For example, with the also the project of the Van Session, which is about making a home recording studio and put it on a bus and go around Europe, Italy, or where we are still developing this, but there are good reason to think that it will be done in a good way. And she's the one who invented it, and it's so good. And Giorgio, which is running the second-hand musical instrument market here for the association. So many things, so I'm so happy.
Shout out also Francis for his technical ability to put things back together.
Yes.
Stefano for his charm, no? How he talked to the people and he helped the people. For me, really, and Caterina on Martedì.
Yes, obviously.
Mamma mia! I learned a lot from Caterina too. Shout out to Caterina and this place.
Yeah,
incredible.
Francis and Stefano are the ones that makes this place running in the night, and I'm so grateful to them, because it's not easy to taking care of musician until 11:30 actually.
It's a lot of
it's quite hard, I think.
Responsibility too,
and also on Saturdays, and so they are so available and so reliable too, so I'm so happy.
Fantastic.
That's it, man. So I think we said quite enough about Centro Musica. Maybe next time we will talk about music. What do you think about it?
I think good. That was a good introduction, because I think we will make a podcast together weekly, no?
We can decide. We can. We could. It could be interesting, I think, to talk about music and to trying to develop a path through what is music today. So these first podcast is good to let the people know where we are and why we are here. But probably it would be interesting next time to talk about music, because it's a very strange moment. The same you see in the world is happening, is so crazy. Well, it happens also in music, actually, in my opinion. So you can see it as something really bad coming, and could be. But at the same time, as I was saying before, problems are always there to make us listen something different in world and in music too. So this is my hope also.
Let's be prepared. I mean, let's make some more beautiful music. Let's find these new melodies and try to, I don't know, make something for music history. Hear something good. And the rest, I mean, I cannot control what is happening in the whole world. Of course, I can just spread out a good positive message out there and talk to you people and hope that, you are aware enough to be a good person and to spread love, peace, and the good things, help the next one. And I think when we do these little steps, everybody a little bit, maybe tomorrow can be a little bit better than today. So that was the first episodio of the Mama Santa podcast. No, the second episodio. Yeah, scusa, the Lorenzo Frizzera episodio. And next time we will go more on the music, like you say. And let's see how this podcast is in the future, no?
Yeah, we do it because we like it, not because it's something we really plan to conquer the world, you know.
Yeah.
We just like to do and to talk and to share ideas. That's it. And if somebody else wants to share it with us, is welcome, obviously.
Yeah, put your favorite moment in the comment box. This also will be a podcast on Spotify, so you can follow Centro Musica, maybe Diego X, the Instagram, also Centro Musica, Associazione Eco, and something else.
No.
Okay, perfect,
It's
guys.
enough.
Thank you for your time.
So
Thank you for
Diego,
everything.
see you next time.
See you next time. Bye, guys.
Ciao.